Hello everyone, it's your Bud. In today's video, we're going to be talking about the Dark Brotherhood from Skyrim. Now, I have not mentioned Skyrim much before on this channel because diving into Skyrim and diving into Elder Scrolls is a gigantic undertaking. However, the Dark Brotherhood is something that I can cover in a single video, and it will be the topic for today. The Dark Brotherhood is an organization of highly trained assassins who carry out assassination contracts. The Dark Brotherhood is called upon by those who wish to utilize their deadly services through a ritual called the Black Sacrament. Although to join the organization, one must be contacted directly. They were once the most feared organization in all of Tamriel, but have lost their reputation over time due to the destruction of multiple sanctuaries across Tamriel. At one point, they were governed by the Five Tenets, which set the ground rules for the Brotherhood, but those tenets have long since been abandoned. The Dark Brotherhood has been operating in Tamriel for many eras, at one time having many clandestine sanctuaries across the Empire. They revere Sithis, the avatar of entropy and chaos, as well as the Night Mother, who is their spiritual leader. The history of the Dark Brotherhood is one of struggle for survival ever since the end of the Third Era. Though the Dark Brotherhood in Cyrodiil was crippled, they managed to survive until the Great War, when one after another each Brotherhood sanctuary was destroyed. By the end of the war, the Brotherhood was near total destruction once again. Cicero, one of the two remaining Dark Brotherhood assassins outside of Skyrim, the other believed to be a deserter, took the Night Mother's corpse from Brotherhood to the last remaining Dark Brotherhood sanctuary. In the Elder Scrolls Skyrim, the Dark Brotherhood has no listener to hear the Night Mother, and thus hears about the Black Sacrament through rumors. This type of life for the Brotherhood continues until the Dragonborn joins them. Any man or woman may join the Dark Brotherhood. Initiates must display the ability to kill mercilessly without regret or sorrow. As a result, their ranks include vampires, werewolves, bandits, and mages. A high sneak skill is recommended before joining the Dark Brotherhood. Jobs done for them often require stealth to kill an enemy without being detected. Using stealth, however, is not the only way to assassinate a target without being noticed or given a bounty. The Dark Brotherhood utilize many skills to make their task work, using both destruction and illusion magic to take down targets. Using quiet casting alongside either a firebolt, lightning bolt, or ice spike, or casting the fury spell at one's target in a public space. This way, the job for the Brotherhood will be done by others. Also, if the member of the Brotherhood is a werewolf, they can transform, putting themselves into an undefeatable state. This way, they can kill their target without getting a bounty, but they must transform without being noticed. As mentioned, the Brotherhood will only recruit those that they seek to, so one must attract the Dark Brotherhood's attention and then wait for them to give you an invitation. 24 hours after a test is completed by an initiate, a courier will appear with a note saying, "We know." A black handprint is above the words. After receiving this note and going to sleep, the next test will commence, and that test is the test of which life should be ended. A member of the Dark Brotherhood gains multiple perks, including different armor and different skills. And as mentioned, they worship the Night Mother, also known as the Bride of Sithis. Those who wish to have someone assassinated pray to the Night Mother by performing the Black Sacrament, and she extends their requests to her listener, who in turn passes the task on to the speakers. And as was mentioned before, the Brotherhood was without a speaker to hear the wishes of the Night Mother until the Dragonborn appeared to fulfill that role. According to the Dark Brotherhood's belief, she is the wife of Sithis, but was told by Sithis to kill her 5 young children in his name. After the deed was done, Sithis gave her the honor of being his wife and being the head of the Dark Brotherhood. And this origin is debated, although under the lucky old lady statue in Brotherhood in her tomb, there are skeletal remains of 1 adult and 5 children within the tomb. This takes into account her children in the Dark Brotherhood beliefs. The Night Mother might also be the same person as the lucky old lady. Although this is debated, that is one of the possible origins of the Night Mother. She's also been credited as an incarnation as a Daedric Prince Mephala. Before all of this though, the Night Mother was identified simply as an immortal spirit with the likeness of either a Redguard or Khajiit woman. Regardless of who she was, it is confirmed that she is the one who sacrificed her children to Sithis and lived sometime in the Second Era and was a Dunmer. So though the Night Mother had many debated origins, the truth is written in a book that can be found for those who wander the wilds of Skyrim. Within the book, the passage speaks of the Dunmer. And so, according to Dark Brotherhood legend, Sithis visited the Night Mother in her bedchamber and begat her 5 children. 2 years passed before the unthinkable happened. The Dark Elf woman followed through the Dreadlord's ultimate plan. One night, she murdered her children and sent their souls straight to the void, straight to their father. When they learned of this affront to decency, the people of the village rallied against the woman, for such an act was considered incomprehensible, even for the Night Mother of Morig Town. In one night of vengeance, they descended upon the woman, killing her and burning down the house in which the atrocity took place, and that was the end of the story, or so everyone thought. A little more than 30 years later, an unarmed man heard a strange, comforting voice inside his very head. Just as the Dunmer woman claimed to hear the voice of Sithis inside hers, the voice identified herself as the Night Mother and named the man Listener, the first of many. And so the unholy matron sent her servant on his path. He would found a new organization, a guild of assassins known as the Dark Brotherhood, in service not to Mephala, but to the Dreadlord Sithis, the Morag Tong. The organization would grow in wealth and power, and the void would swell with fresh souls. So it would be, the Night Mother told her listener, the perfect arrangement. In the early days of the Dark Brotherhood, the bodies of the Night Mother and her children were recovered from their original burial site and interned in a crypt beneath the site of her house, and there they remain even today. So, if in your travels you find yourself in the city of Bravo and make a wish at the statue of the lucky old lady, as is the local custom, know that you stand on sacred, if evil ground, for you stand above the Night Mother, the unholy matron herself, and your luck has just run out. Well, thanks very much for listening, everyone. One of my subscribers mentioned the world of Dragon Prince and how the elves could be from a different land, and I've been getting lots of thoughts towards Arda and how the elves and humans come from different lands. But I also was thinking about Skyrim and how the humans moved to Skyrim from where they come from. They came from somewhere else, but I'm starting to get into all of that and starting to work on that topic for the video, because man, that's going to be a huge video. The origins of elves and humans in multiple fantasy worlds. Let's see, in The Witcher, in Skyrim, in Lord of the Rings, in the Dragon Prince, in all of those, there's a continent inhabited by multiple races that came from potentially previous continents. So that's a huge topic that I'm starting to mull over in my head. And the first thing I thought of when I was thinking about Skyrim was the Dark Brotherhood, one of my favorite things in Skyrim. I of course joined them to get the awesome cool cloaks. They were the absolute best. And yeah, the Night Mother is pretty sweet. I actually like a Nocturne as well. You might have noticed from some of my other videos. So I will be making more Skyrim videos in the future, but I'm also planning a big video about elves and humans and their national origins and sharing a continent and all of this and all of that. But in the meantime, I hope you enjoy this video about the Night Mother and the Dark Brotherhood. A very, very interesting topic and one that I love to talk about. So thanks for watching. If you want more of this, more of Skyrim, then leave this video a like. A like shows me you're interested in this topic, and there's so much to talk about from Skyrim and Elder Scrolls. It's crazy. I could talk about it for the rest of my life. So leave this video a like if you want more. Subscribe for daily videos. I make a new video every single day on this channel, sometimes 2. I put out 2 videos yesterday just for fun, because why not? Everyone's stuck inside. I thought I might as well make some good videos for you guys. And if you feel like it, leave any questions or suggestions in the comments below. I know this one was a bit quicker, but it's a quick topic to cover, so if there's anything more that you want discussed, leave any questions or suggestions down below, and I'll see you in tomorrow's video. Thanks for watching.